back to Dweller Studios. We're gonna get started basing up this Warlord Games bolt action U.S. Marine that I just finished off. It's looking pretty awesome. Give him a quick little twirl around here. I put a little utility pack, like belt on him, with a canteen on it, and did the highlights and varnished him. That's basically all I've done since the last video, I think. Not much, but I think he turned out pretty awesome. Um, so we're gonna get started. I'm just gonna put a thin layer of this mud over the top of this, like I always do, but just to kind of rough up the surface, just in case whatever I put on next doesn't cover completely, and that way it doesn't look like there's gray or whatever underneath it. Just one more layer of protection from looking stupid. This is the way I do things. I'm not an expert. I say this every time. I'm just do things my way. It's not necessarily the right way ever. I like doing things my way. You do yours your way. That's cool. If you like my way, you want to try it out, cool. That's even just as cool. Okay, let's get going on this mud layer. Put on my glasses. See these little conquistadors down here I've been working on? I don't know if you can see them very well, but I'm working on their arms now to put on. Oh, shit. Got one arm right there. Just about broke. Crap, there's a couple more here. One's going to have a gun, and one's going to have a two-handed sword, so that's the gun, right? No, that's the two-handed sword right there. The gun is right here. Old school rifle. So it's pretty neat when they get done. Probably won't film any of that. I'm not going to film each and everything I do since it's a lot of work, really, and it's fun to just paint without the camera, dealing with the camera sometimes, too, because it's a lot to keep track of, and I'm not very good at it. So I do what I can, like every other one video. And my mud is looking a little full. I just redid it, so refilled it. Needs a little stirring. Let's see. Yeah, it's nice and soft. Tried to get a little more soupy this time so it can move around a little easier. I'm always working on the ratios. Usually just do a third of sand, a third of paint, and a third of glue. Elmer's glue all. Then just kind of add whatever of the three. Maybe a little water once in a while. Just to get it to where I want it. Always playing around with it, trying to get it better. Okay, let that soak in the water there, and that's what we got now. Nice little soupy mud. I'm just gonna kind of just paint it on the base. I don't need to put it on thick on this one because it's already painted brown. This one's right on. There's no base and then another base. It's just one base. I don't really need to put a big thick layer on there. Just gonna kind of go over it a little bit, get some of this gritty sand on there. Something for the next thing to grab onto. Also, it helps to have something for the glue and the grass and everything to grab onto. A little bit of that sandy grit. I'm gonna have to add sand. I'm not getting enough. Not getting enough sand per. Can't really tell though until it dries. So maybe I'm jumping the gun. I don't really need a ton though. I just need a little bit here and there. Mostly going to be covered up anyway. I just like to have the added little just in case. Seems to work better than just dumping it directly on there without anything there. At least for me. Yeah, this little chunky layer. Turned out pretty good. All along the outside. Trying not to hit the character, the Marine. Okay, if I hit the feet, feet are gonna have dirt on them. Anything else, not recommended. Alright. Right there. That'll do. I don't know if you can really tell, but there's a gritty layer there. Should be able to somewhat see it on there. I can kind of see it from here. Just gives it something a little extra to grab onto. Cover just in case the ground cover doesn't cover completely. Like I've explained 20 times already. Okay. We'll let that dry, and then I'll come back and put some glue down and probably one of the blends that I get from the Geek Gaming. It is those awesome blends that have all kinds of grass and tufts, or not tufts, but bushes and all kinds of stuff in there. Weathering dust, I think, and dump that on there, and then we'll throw some bushes down extra and maybe some tufts. That'll be it. Put the golden seal of approval on it. It should be pretty awesome. So I'll come back when it's ready for the next stage. I turn these on. Okay, now I didn't probably hear anything I just said. The stupid microphones weren't on. So we'll go over this one more time. We're using the Scrubland stuff on this guy's base. I put the glue on thick just to make sure we get as much of that Scrubland stuff on there as possible. Let's do it. I can't get this videotaping very good. Thought I had the microphones on. Someday I will get it down. I thought I had it down, and then here we go again. Stupid microphones weren't on. Thought I had a routine going. I could have swore I turned them on. One of those things where I think I did something, so automatically that I did. Obviously, that's not true. Oh well. Really hard to see here. What the heck is going on? Why can't I see what's going on? better. Get the glue on before it starts drying. It doesn't dry that fast, but it's actually probably better if it sets up a little bit before otherwise it doesn't stick as well. Messing up the helmet. I put tons of varnish on there, but I just do not like handling the miniature if I don't have to. Not recommended. And there's a lot of handling that goes on while doing this. Looks like a creamy colored cookie right now. Cookies and cream. Alright, get this out of here. Blocking everything. Not there's much to see, but alright, here we go. Let's give this a dump. A boom. Get that sit for a second. Shake it off. Actually, it doesn't look too bad. Actually, I think I got it on the first try. Let's let that set. Never get it on the first try. Usually have to go both ways on both sides, dump on both sides. This time worked out pretty good. I think it's just because I got so much glue on it. Yeah, that looks great. Alright, so I'm gonna let that dry. I'll come back when it's dry. I'm gonna give it a good 20 minutes or so. Make sure it's nice and dry before I start handling it and all that. Then we'll put some more bushes on it, tufts, whatever, and then oh, yeah, I got a little dark. And then put my golden nugget on there and call it good. As always, I'll put pictures at the end of the video. Maybe some pictures of other things I've been working on. Probably them conquistadors a little closer up. And whatever else I got saved to my computer to throw on the end. I like to throw on just a little mix of stuff. Keep it interesting. Hopefully somebody's enjoying this stuff. I'll be back in about 20 minutes. Alright, our U.S. Marine has been drying for 24 hours now on his rocks and everything that's on there now. We're going to move on to the final stage of putting bushes and tufts down, and then my golden nugget that I put on every miniature just to pretty much signal that I'm finished with it. I like to do that with everyone. I don't think I've missed one yet. I might have, but you know, I doubt it. Try not to. Anyway, let's get going on this right away. I got I have a bunch of little bushes pieces down here ready to go. Get the glue up here. I just don't have enough room up here ever. Tried to make enough room, and then I forgot that I got to put the glue thing up here. It's, once again, not enough room. Be all right. I will get it in there. Here we go. Get all that scrunched together. What else am I forgetting? Get my glue. Set this down. This glue on. Like we're doing good on the microphones today. Okay, get the excess off there. Alright, I'm just gonna start dabbing glue and placing little bushes like I usually do. Start off with a good chunk of brown on the back. Good amount of glue on there. Yep. Get the old tweezers out and plop her down. So there's our first one placed. See that brown there? Very cool, very cool. I think I will place something else next to it, like green. And then maybe place another color directly on the last color on top of them. Let's see, there we go. Get some green. Place a little bit of this light brown on top so we have a trifecta of colors. Bushes. Oh shit. Oh, it's falling apart. Get a little glue on there without it falling apart. Good. Take this little one here and plop him down. Smash it all together. That looks really cool. Nice little blend of colors there. Hopefully that's visible. Alright, carry on. Let's put something on the side over here. Got a green one there. Ooh. And let's see. A little brown next to that. Glue directly on it. Ooh, yeah, that fit perfectly like a glove. Alright. Another little brown one. Works real good if I can get the glue directly on the bush, but sometimes the bush falls apart. So you do that. It's real fragile stuff. Thinking that's probably enough for that stuff, honestly. I don't want to get too crazy with that. But I still got some other things I want to put on there, so. That I've already got tons of rocks and little bushes that were with the rock mix on there, darker green ones. I think that's probably good for. I'll put those in my excess grass mix that I have brewing up. We'll move on to these little guys. That's the little green ones, green and yellowish type. At least one of these on here somewhere. There's not really much room. I'll try to wedge it between these bushes. Heck, get in there. Get down in there. Yeah, that's it. That's the one. Beautiful. I don't know if you can see that tucked down in there. It's there somewhere. I think that's the only one of those I'm putting on. They're just too big for. I already got way too much on. Can't get too crazy. You won't be able to see his feet at all. Okay. Next one. Add the glare. Oh, I guess there's nothing there. I thought it was glare, but there's just a big empty spot. Alright. Yeah, lighter brown, tannish color. Tuck that in there somewhere. that. Just gonna have to do like one of each of the ones that I had planned because there's just not enough room on here left to do much else without completely covering all the rocks. And one of those. One of these beautiful little light green tannish color. I just want a tiny one. Super tiny. I mean, you can't even see it. Put that directly on top of the rock right here. Bonk. See that rock with the little thing on it? I think I'll put one more of those down since they're so tiny. I really like these super tiny ones like this. They add a lot to the. These are like, I think they're 2mm. The smallest size you can get. Not sure what it is, but it's something like that. I think it's 2mm. Something like that. I threw away the paper that says what they are, so I'm pretty sure I'm right. 2mm, something like that. Oh God, come off of there. It's sticking really good. Right. I don't know if I showed this one or not, but even lighter. I like more green, greenish color. Trying to tuck these in right next to the other stuff so I'm not covering up any more of the rocks because there won't be any rocks showing if I keep covering that ground. Alright. And the final one, my favorite ones. For some reason these show up so good. These dark ones. They look awesome. Saving a special spot just for one of these right there on the side. Little tiny thing. Stick good too. I don't know what it is about those dark ones. They really like to go on there. I think we're golden on this. All I need to do is give it the golden seal of approval. Gold nugget. What the hell is that? Good. It's nothing. Dust or something. Whew. Had me scared there. Some paint was coming off or something. Don't do that to me right now. I'm so close to being done. Yeah, let's just quit right now while we're ahead. Putting more on, it's gonna be ridiculous. I'll have pictures at the end of this. Like I said, maybe some other stuff, whatever I've got accumulated in my files. Just kind of take pictures along the journey of this and other things. Get my nugget out. Double nugget. I want double nugget. Just want one nugget. See those? Bag of golden nuggets. Nuggets I painted myself. Just painted some rocks. Gold. Different shades of gold all mixed up into one. Try to give them some shine. Okay, so we'll place that golden nugget on here and call it good. Hopefully I don't think of anything else that I missed. Yeah, there it is. Ta-da! Where's my rubber? There it is. My rubber back on. Don't lose it. Okay. Let's see if maybe I can get this to show. That is somewhat visible. The closer I get it, the darker it gets. Can't put it anywhere more close than this. But like I said, W pictures at the end. As always, I think it turned out pretty awesome. I wish you could see it a little better. But there it is, all finished. I'll let that dry out, take some pictures, and then put the video up. Working on these conquistadors next. I mean, now. This is the guy that'll have the gun. This is the two-handed sword guy. Get a little crazy with the colors. These guys are kind of like the Persians in my mind. They'll get pretty nutty with the colors and get away with it. Pretty flamboyant. So I like to give them a little bit of craziness. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't care. They're mine. I do what I want. Dang it. Anything else? No, I think that's it. Got some AK Interactive clear glue today. I'm gonna try out. Hopefully it'll clear up all my problems with gluing things when they're painted, because sometimes you get that gassing or whatever. It's terrible. I haven't had that problem in a while because I varnish the shit out of it and then I glue it. It seems to help a lot, but I'm just afraid of getting that white gassing effect. I think somebody called it gassing. Put glue on, then all of a sudden everything around it starts turning white. It's terrible. And you gotta paint everything again. We don't want to do that. No backtracking. Okay, well, that's it from Dweller Studios on this one. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe if you'd like. I'll think of another one to make a video for soon. Probably whatever I do after these conquistadors. Maybe I'll film a little bit of working on them. I don't know, maybe basing them or something. Just try to keep videos flowing. But that's it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time.